พี่บอยคะนกรับปอนเข้ามาแล้วค่ะ
โอเคจ้ะสวัสดีครับอาจารย์ครับผม
Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone who is interested is welcome to join. We are waiting for our first participant, which happens to be Alvin from Malaysia. Good
Namaskar.
evening.
Good evening, Namaskar, Ajaan. Good evening to you. Ajaan, I was just listening to the video that you upload on Lontang Mahabua. He mentioned on this Niroda, uh, Niroda, he mentioned there are 9 stages, right? Because all I know is normally 8 stages, Magapala, and then the Arahan Magapala, he said there's another stages, Nibbana. The Arahan and the Nibbana is different, Tanaja?
Well, technically, they're different. You first have to be an arahant before you can get into Nibbana. Other attainment cannot get into Nibbana. When you have Nirodha on the Sotapanna level, you cannot get into the Nibbana yet. You have to move up to the second stage, then the third stage, and the fourth stage. And finally, once you get to the fourth stage, then you can go into Nibbana.
Right. Okay. So technically it's different. So
Yeah,
okay.
it's just maybe one moment after another. Once you become an arahant, you automatically push into nibbana.
I see. Okay. That's why he mentioned there's 9 stages, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's mentioned in the scripture also. Maka four maka, four phala, and one nibbana.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's in the scripture mentioned 9 stages as well.
Yeah, four
Okay.
stages of enlightenment, and then plus nibbana as the final reward. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
After
Because
you
normally,
graduated, you get a diploma. Let's put it that way. You won't get a diploma before that. You have to go through 4 years of college, right?
yes.
Okay, once you graduate from your senior year, you get a diploma. That's nibbana.
Because normally, it's like a salutation to the Sangha. Normally, we look at the 4 pairs, right? So all along, I thought it's only 8. But now, okay, I know it's just, then you say it's just
Yeah.
technical. Yeah.
The other stages won't get any diploma yet. When you first get through your first year of college, you don't get a diploma for that. You only get one after you graduated
Yeah.
from your fourth year. So I think it's technicality, really. You automatically get the diploma once you graduated, whether you like it or not, you want it or not.
Okay. Thanks, Ajaan. Ajaan. Yeah,
Okay,
understand.
don't worry
Thank
too
you.
much about it. Just
Yes.
get there. Just get there.
Yeah.
That's more important. How to get there and do it. Learn how to get there and do it.
Long
Okay.
way, because my mindfulness sometimes is quite bad. Like this morning,
I don't blame on mindfulness. I think you should blame on your commitment. If you're not committed, then you won't get any mindfulness because you won't practice mindfulness. Because oh, I don't have the time. I have some other work to do. So you'll never get your mindfulness.
yeah.
It's like you never enter college if you don't commit yourself to go to college. So you have to have resolution.
Yeah.
You want to be enlightened in 7 days, 7 months, or 7 years, then you have to enroll yourself into the college. If you say, "Oh, I don't want to go into college yet," so you have other things to do,
What is it? Sit
and
up, not sleep up.
I don't know when will you get there.
Long way. Long way.
You're not so much concerned about not getting there.
I think, yeah, I still have long way. Like,
You think it's not for you yet this lifetime.
oh, I hopefully can first stage, but I think still very long way for me. I mean, I try to put in some effort in the morning to meditate, but sometimes still have a problem. Like this morning, I almost fell asleep. I think due to tiredness as well. Yeah.
At least you should start by going to a retreat, like 10-day Goenka retreat first, commit yourself into the monastic life. Get away from your working life, and go into monastic life for temporary period of time. I don't mean you have to go into Goenka. This is just an example where Goenka is quite famous around the world for retreat. But you can go to other retreat, other monastery that might offer retreat from time to time. But you have to commit yourself to full-time practice, even though for a brief period of time. Do nothing but meditate, mindfulness and meditation, keeping the precepts. No other work to do. Then the goal is to get to a certain amount, a certain level of calm, in which you will stimulate your interest more. And you might, once you have some experience with some calm from your meditation practice, then you might be, encouraged to want more, to practice more. If
I
you don't get to that point yet, then you will not be able to push yourself.
experienced before, Ajaan, but very, very rarely, like falling down from high place. But I cannot get back that experience. Is like, it's like maybe a few years ago, I felt that, and I meditate. I don't have without expectation, but I cannot get back those sort of experience.
Like I say, you don't put in the time for it. The first time might be a fluke, it might be a
Yes.
result of accumulated practices before in the past. But you have to restart, you have to generate more practice, more mindfulness before you can bring the mind to calm again. Okay, just a thought. Don't be complacent because your time is running out. Every minute is the clock is ticking.
Yeah, I know, Ajaan. Yeah. Human life is precious.
And the opportunity to come across Buddhism is not something that comes easily.
Yep. Another over 1,000 years, and life is precious as well.
Yeah, the Buddha said there are four opportunities that don't come by easy. First, to be born a human being. It's easier to be born as an animal because there are plenty of animals that can, give birth to more animals. But with human, we have a very little population compared to the animal kingdom. So it's not easy to be born as a human being. There may be a long queue waiting to become a human. You don't know how long it might take, 100 years, 1,000 years, or whatever. And that's one. Another opportunity that had to come by is the birth of a Buddha, the appearance of the Buddha on this world, on this earth. It doesn't come by easy. Once in a long, long, long time, longer than space or Star Wars. So it takes a long time for a Buddha to come. Without the Buddha, without the birth of a human, you would not be able to study and learn how to practice properly. So you need these two hard to find opportunity. Then the third hard opportunity is to stay alive. Life is not very certain. People don't last. There are a lot of people who don't live their entire lifespan. Lots of people die on the way. So living is to maintain life is also an opportunity because you need to be alive to be able to practice, right?
Yes, yes.
And then the fourth one is the opportunity to have the time to do the practice.
Yeah.
So you need this four hard to come by opportunity. If you have them all, then your chance of becoming enlightened in this lifetime is quite good.
Stay healthy as well, Ajaan, I suppose.
So make a checklist of these four opportunities. Do you have them all yet or not?
No.
Well, you have three already, right?
Yeah. The fourth one is commitment. Yeah.
Yeah, the fourth one is the hardest one.
Yes.
It's hard to commit yourself to a monastic way of life, to do the practice. Okay, I'll move on.
Thanks, Ajaan.
Next, outsourcing. Hi. Are you wasting your opportunity away?
Good evening, Tanajan. I'm
Yes.
still continuing my practice. I hope to go towards the goal.
Okay. You have to keep increasing the amount of time you put in
Yeah.
for practice.
Yes, I will try my best to increase the time.
That's crucial. Without the time you put in, you won't get the result.
Yes.
If you want more result, you have to put in more time. It's like working. You work 8 hours a day, you get one result. You work 10 hours a day, you get another result.
Okay.
With monks, the Buddha said you have to work all the time during your waking hours, from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. You should not be without doing the practice.
Thank you.
Okay.
I know. Yes. Thank you very much,
You're
Ajahn, for your
welcome.
guidance.
Next step from Oregon.
Hello, how are you?
Fine.
I was wondering, I don't want to do anything offensive, but would it be okay if I read something by Ajahn Chah?
Sure, you go ahead.
Okay, okay. I guess I'll preface, I wonder if I have a little bit of a defilement towards your way of teaching, because when I am reading Ajahn Chah, okay. We must use upakara samadhi. Here we enter calm, and then the mind is sufficiently calm. We come out and we look at our outer activity. Looking at the outside with a calm mind gives rise to wisdom. This is hard to understand because it's almost like ordinary thinking and imagining. When thinking is present, we may assume the mind isn't peaceful, but actually the thinking taking place is within the calm. There is contemplation, but it doesn't disturb the calm. We may bring up thinking in order to contemplate it, to investigate it. It's not that we are aimlessly thinking or speculating away. The contemplation arises from a peaceful mind. This is called awareness within calm, in calm within awareness. If it's simply ordinary thinking and imagining, the mind won't be peaceful. It will be disturbed. But I'm not talking about ordinary thinking. It's contemplation. Wisdom is born here. And I understand what he's saying, but I feel Ajahn Chah promotes a lot of thinking and wisdom that I feel like with your practice, I do a lot less thinking. And so am I having a defilement towards your way of teaching? Maybe. Does that make sense?
It depends on how you interpret.
'Cause,
Maybe he was talking about having what you call having samadhi already before you go on thinking.
do you
That's
think
another.
he's teaching
He
towards
presumed that you already have samadhi before you can go
Ah,
to wisdom. See,
okay. He
because
talks a lot about
you
wisdom.
have equanimity, you have calm in your mind, then you can go and develop the wisdom. See, but if your mind is still restless and agitated and still craving for things, you won't be able to develop wisdom with that type of mind.
Okay. I think he's talking above me already. So
Yeah,
maybe there's not enough.
he's one level above where you are.
That's what I think. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I
You
wanted
should
to,
develop a calm mind first before
Yeah.
you can go develop the wisdom.
yeah,
That's,
I really,
that's
it says good stuff.
the Noble Eightfold Path said that you have to first develop with mindfulness before you can get to a calm jhanic mind. Once you have a jhanic mind, then you go and develop right view.
Is that where he is? He's talking from a jhanic mind to
That's
people
right.
in a
That's
jhanic
right.
place. And that's
Yeah.
why I'm feeling uncomfortable, because I'm just not there yet. And I
Yeah.
shouldn't do what he's telling
You
because I'm
can,
not there.
but you're not
I'm
there
not-
anyway because you won't be able to understand what you. First of all, do you know what you're supposed to be contemplating about?
Well, I try not to contemplate. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to keep myself
That's
calm.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I think I don't want to contemplate yet. Maybe that's why it's making me uncomfortable, because I don't feel I'm at a place where I should be contemplating.
That's
I don't
right.
know. Yeah.
But
Okay.
you know, I don't hold against anybody if they want to contemplate and without doing what I encourage to do. It's up to each individual. I don't feel offended or anything like that.
I just really like how you teach me to do it a lot, and it feels
Mhm.
right. So, okay.
But I found from my own experience, this is how it should go.
Yeah.
Because you need to have a calm mind, a happy mind, before you can think properly. If you're a hungry mind and you're a restless mind, you won't think properly.
Right.
You think you think about acquiring things, getting things to keep you happy, right? But if
Yeah.
you're already happy and then you start to look at the things that you want to acquire, that they are they are really not helpful, not beneficial. Then they are in fact harmful to you. Because whatever you have, it can turn around and bite you sooner or later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's the nature of things that we crave for. See, everything that we crave for, they are uncertain. They don't remain the same. They can be good today and they can be bad tomorrow. They can be here today and they can be gone tomorrow.
That can be painful. Yeah.
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 So you need to have a calm mind, a happy mind, a contented mind to be able to teach your mind not to go after anything.
Yeah.
But if you're hungry mind, no matter how much you tell them this is no good for you, you still want it. Yeah. So
Still
when
drink the
you
coffee, even though I, yeah.
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 When your mind happy first,
Yes. Yes.
then you can give up everything.
Yeah.
Because when you rely on something to make you happy, when what you rely on is not there for you, then what you do?
Yeah.
Because nothing is guaranteed that will be always there for you, right?
Right. Yeah.
But if you're happy and happy with yourself, you don't need to have anything to make you happy.
Mm.
So you don't care whether you have anything or not, because you can be happy without having to rely on anything but your own mindfulness and wisdom. If you want to make your happiness permanent, your
Yeah.
happiness from mindfulness is temporary. Whenever you're not mindful, you might start to be craving again, start to have craving. But if you, with wisdom, the wisdom will teach you to stop all cravings because all the things that you crave for are harmful to you sooner or later. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Where did you get the book? What's the title of the book? Yeah.
It's called Food for the Heart. My friend that passed away gave me her entire collection of
I see.
Dhamma books.
Who's the
So
translator of the book?
it's actually Ajaan Amaro.
Ajaan Amaro. Okay.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
want to know.
Yeah, it's
So,
very good. It's very good.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ajahn Chah teaches a lot of thinking, common sense.
Yes, and that's
But he
I
speak, but he speak from the mind. He was calm and peaceful already.
yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe he's on one level and teaching us on
He's
an
at higher, yeah, well,
yeah. So it doesn't work. It doesn't match.
I'm still working on my all-day mindfulness. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Because even I heard the story from Ajahn Mahabua himself. So Ajahn Mahabua, when he first went to seek advice or teaching from Ajahn Man, Ajahn Man said, before you do anything, you have to stop all your knowledge that you have learned. See, Ajahn Mahabua studied scriptures and had grade 3 level of knowledge. And he said that all the knowledge that you have learned so far is useless because you cannot apply it to stop your craving or your suffering.
You have to
What you
do it
need,
yourself.
what you need first of all is to establish jhana, calm. So don't forget about everything you study when you practice for jhana. Just stop thinking entirely, completely. Try to stop all the time so that when you meditate, your mind can enter into jhana very easily. Once you have jhana, then okay, then it's time for you to use the knowledge that you have studied from the scripture to put it into practice, to apply it into your your practice. When you have dukkha, when you have suffering, you look for the cause of your suffering, and it turns out to be craving for something, craving something that is not there, because nothing is certain. See, something might be there today, but might not be there tomorrow. You have suffering because you lose something you love, and you want it back, but it don't come back. So if you don't want to have suffering, then you have to accept that you lose it forever. That thing's not going to come back to you. So you have to give up your craving for that thing. When you give up that craving, then the stress or the suffering disappear.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Next, Justine. You look different. You cut your hair, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Good to see you, Ajaan. Yeah, I cut my hair like just maybe 4 days ago.
It's a
Because
sign. It's a sign of progress, as far as meditator is concerned. You don't need hair to
that's
meditate.
right. That's right. You know what? I'm in Thailand right now. I'm gonna visit your monastery in a few days.
I see. Okay.
Yes. So looking forward to see you. Well, for the report, actually, I have some progress. So I've been practicing walking meditation because I feel like that suits me to develop samadhi, and I can quickly develop a sense, the feeling of samadhi quickly, just walking maybe a few steps. So after I developed this certain level of samadhi, I began to pay attention to the six sense spaces, coming in contact with the external world, and see how the mind developed by itself. And at one point, last month, the heart can suddenly see Sankara is not myself. It feels like seeing the elephant in the room. It's so obvious, but nobody is paying attention. So I can say that this is definitely the heart seeing, and there's no intellectual thinking getting in the way. I don't know what that is, but it just lasts maybe a few seconds, maybe even 1 second or so, but it's enough for the heart to see clearly that Sankara is definitely a different thing, not myself.
It's just a function, really, function of the mind. It
Yeah.
thinks, but nobody thinks. There's no I who think. It just think. It's just a function of the mind.
So is that like seeing the anatta of Sankara?
Yes, in a way, but still not enough. You have to be able to take control of Sankara.
Sorry, you have to.
You have to direct Sankara in the right direction, let's put it that way.
Okay, how do I?
Sankara can be tools of the defilement, which is what happened for normal people. Defilement use Sankara to think about food, about the five sensual objects to go after. So you have to redirect the Sankara to think of anicca. Every time you think of food, you think of the end game of food, what it looks like, for instance.
Yes. So it feels like at one point I feel it feels like to continue practicing, I have to develop a habit of letting go of Sankara. But on the other hand, I have to identify with Sankara
You
to
cannot
continue
let go
practicing.
yet because your defilement don't let go. Your defilement is the one who takes control of your Sankara. It's the one that tells you to go crave for this and that. So you want to stop this craving by looking at the impermanent nature of things that you go crave for. This is wisdom. See, Sankara can be the tool for defilement, or it can be the tool for Dhamma or wisdom. But we don't use it for Dhamma at all because we don't know how to use it yet. So we have to start learning how to think with Dhamma, not think with defilement.
Yes, but even with Dhamma, we still have to let go of Sankara, even for Dhamma at the end of the day, right?
No, we don't let go. We just want to redirect the direction of Sankara toward Nibbana first. Once you get to Nibbana, then you can let go of Sankara. Sankara is an automobile. It's been driven now by defilement, which keep you running around a circle. So you want to redirect the Sankara to lead you out of this circle, go into Nibbana instead. By thinking about the three characteristics of existence. Every time you think of anything, you crave for anything, you say, oh, it's all anicca, dukkha, anatta. But your defilement say, oh, it's good, it makes you happy, to go on a holiday, to go on to eat, to watch a movie and all these things. You have to counteract these thoughts with the truth.
So it seems to me that there are two lines of defense. The first line of defense is that external world, everything external world is anicca dukkha anatta. And so we let go of that and keep the mind inside the body. And the second line of defense is that
How do you let go in the first place? You say you let go. How do you let go?
well, just seeing the impermanent nature of all the external things.
Can you let go?
Well, that's in theory the first line of defense, and then the second line of defense that internally, the mind itself, including sankhara, sanya, vijnana, everything, they are impermanent also, right?
They're not the problem. See, the problem is the defilement that uses these tools to deceive you to go round and round in a round of rebirth. So you want to stop this deception by telling the truth, by using these tools to teach you the truth, to tell you the truth, that you are running around in circle if you go after your cravings. So the goal is to teach your mind to let go of, stop your craving, not letting go of those things.
Yes. My other question is about developing samadhi. So usually I develop certain level of samadhi and use that to contemplate. And then after a while, maybe thinking comes up. So I again go back to samadhi and to develop samadhi and then before do the contemplation again. So I feel like in the future I need to deepen my samadhi and make it sustain longer. So I've been practicing that yesterday, and feels like the feeling of samadhi seems accumulating in my head and giving it a headache. So I'm not sure.
That's not samadhi. No, that's not samadhi. Because samadhi gives you contentment, peace, and happiness. I don't know what you have right now.
Well,
If
okay.
it's going into your head, then it's not samadhi.
Okay.
Samadhi is equanimity, contentment, no love, hate, fear, delusion.
Yeah, it just feels calm and there's no thinking.
Yeah, it's still maybe just not real samadhi yet. Real samadhi, you feel the difference. It's like coming from the outside, from a hot place, and enter into a room where it's cool.
Mm.
It's black and white like that with samadhi. From a restless, agitated mind to become a peaceful and contented mind. If you haven't got there yet, then it's not real. It's just your imagination, that's all. You might be your mind might be slightly less agitated and restless, but that's not samadhi yet.
So should I continue doing that? Because I've just been mindful of
You have to
the
keep focused on your your meditation object until you get into that point where you feel, this is heaven, this is real, this is peace, this is contentment. You have to feel that. It's an out of this world experience. Let me put it that way. If you once get into jhana, you'll find it's a different world from the world that you live in.
Yeah, jhana is different, but yeah, samadhi is more preliminary, like before jhana.
No, samadhi is jhana. Just we use different names, that's all.
Okay. Okay, I think that's all my questions for today. Thank you, Ajaan.
Okay, good. You're welcome. Next, Kenneth, professor from Switzerland.
Good afternoon, Ajaan. I have no questions at the moment. Thank you.
Okay. I'll go to Singapore with Koksing. Koksing, you have to unmute your microphone.
Good evening, Prajan. Yeah, Prajan, just like to update Prajan. A few months back, I was referred to a specialist doctor in the hospital from the family physician because I have some unintended weight loss of more than 5%. And this was flagged as a concern. And if one extreme case would be, it could be due to cancer and so on. And therefore, I was referred to the specialist doctor. And at the specialist clinic in the hospital, so I was asked about my diet and so on. And I informed the specialist that I have not been taking dinner for the past 1 year. And so the doctor did a view of the blood test to check my heart, lungs, livers, and so on, X-ray, etc. So eventually they found that there is all my vital organs are okay. And so the likely conclusion that they discovered that it could be due to my diet. And at that time, I have reverted back to eating dinner. And so my weight has increased, but my overall weight is still below the ideal weight based on the scientific formula of BMI, the body mass index. So I have this thinking, and that was this. I still need this body for my practice, and therefore I need to maintain my body healthy. And so currently, because I still have not reached the ideal weight which I'm supposed to have, as I'm presently still underweight. So I will continue to consume my dinner until I reach the so-called the body mass index required for my based on my height. So may I check, Ajaan, so is this thinking that I have to take care of my body first, and so that I can make use of this body as a vehicle to continue my practice, my samatha bhavana practice? Is this thinking correct, Ajaan?
Well, to a certain level, to a certain extent, yes, you have to have the body to practice.
Yes, yes.
But it doesn't have to conform with the standard of working people. See, meditation people can live with lesser weight. I'm always underweight. I'm only about 132 pounds, and my height should be about 150 or 160 pounds. So it's not the same standard you apply to a meditator. A meditator can be less, can weigh less, and it actually is more helpful with meditation to have less weight. Your body will be less of a hindrance, because if you have to continue eating 3 meals a day, then you won't be able to meditate effectively. And when you meditate, you don't rely on your body at all. What you rely on is your mindfulness. So to be worrying about maintaining the level, the standard level of working people will make it becoming a hindrance to your practice, not helpful to your practice of meditation. As long as you're alive, you can walk, you can maintain life, that's good enough. Don't worry about the certain standards set by the doctors. These are for people who don't meditate.
But Ajaan, actually prior to the body checkup in June at that time, so some of my friends who have not seen me for quite some time, they were very surprised to see that, God say, how come, why are you so thin? Are you suffering from some sickness or illness or any disease? So I was also a bit concerned that, my friend expressed their worry that I'm grew so thin and so underweight and so on. So there is this this concern of the concern expressed by quite a few of my friends, Buddhist friends actually, about my um, overall seems to be very thin and yeah, not healthy.
Because you're talking to people who don't meditate. See? If you talk to people meditate, I say you are well, you're looking good.
Uh,
If you're not sick, then you're okay. And if you're
I think
sick, then try to find treatment for it. But it's not from whether you have overweight or less weight, really. People get sick anyway, no matter what weight you have.
yes. Mm,
I don't think that's the problem, not the weight. Sickness doesn't come from the having too much weight or less weight. There are some other causes that cause you to have sickness. If the weight is the point, then nobody should get sick, right? If you can maintain a certain level of weight of your body, you still get sick.
mm,
But this is the way of your defilement working. Try to deceive you to think that you have to eat more. That's all. Your defilement wants to eat, so it's trying to find an excuse for you. And find out when you eat, how is your meditation going? Okay.
okay, now actually I find that I am struggling even to sit for 1 hour. I'm compared with the past. So yeah, now I find when I try sit for 1 hour, I have a struggle compared with the past before that. I'm
Yes,
not so
the more you eat, the more you become attached, the more craving for food you will have. So every time you meditate, you will have craving come up during your meditation, and you won't be able to continue on with your meditation.
actually I don't crave for food because I still take the normal. I just eat more rice. Yeah, just plain white rice. Yeah. So
Okay, whatever, you want to maintain your weight, go ahead. No, I'm not stopping you from doing it. But I say meditation doesn't rely on your weight. Success in meditation doesn't rely on how much you weigh. It's how much mindfulness you have.
uh, uh,
And no matter how much weight you have, in the end, you're gonna die anyway, right?
yes.
Okay. Look at the total picture. So don't try to be deceived by your defilement, to worry too much about your body. Worry about your mindfulness, the lack of your mindfulness, better, because that's what you need if you want to advance in your meditation practice. Okay,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Prajan.
you're welcome. Next, Rohini from the UK.
Good evening, Ajaan. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah. These days I keep practicing to develop my mindfulness at all time. So yeah, that's what I am working hard on it.
Feel
And
you're gaining, feeling like you're going forward, or you still stay in the same place?
yeah. I feel I'm going forward in this in my practice, and in Satipatthana Sutta it says within every breath there are many stages, but I don't feel that, I don't see that, but I can see just a gap between every breath. But within a breath, there are many stages. I don't see that.
Don't worry too much about it. Just be mindful of the breath, not thinking about other things.
Yeah. So I would say I'm much better than a few months ago.
But
or last.
you haven't reached jhana yet, the fourth jhana?
I feel almost. I think I'm not. I'm not quite sure whether I reached jhana or it is just
Okay, you
calming
haven't
the
reached it.
mind.
If you're
Or
not sure, then you're not there yet.
yeah,
If
yes.
you're there, you'll
Ajahn,
be sure. You'll be sure. It's
Ajahn said
something
that.
out of this world, something that you have
Yes,
never seen before, experienced
yes,
before.
yes. Ajahn said that it's something like beyond this. It's an experience, something beyond this world, So
Yeah,
I haven't experienced that yet. But it's
yeah.
definitely the mind is calmer, probably less thoughts and the um, kind of I don't feel my body and yes, so it's not
Okay.
exactly
As long as you can keep on with your practice and you're happy,
yeah,
that's good enough.
yeah. So because the mind few months ago my mindfulness was not very it's very bad. So now I actually pasted a note everywhere in the house just to make sure that I won't switch back to my like autopilot's movements. So so I'm practicing on that to develop more mindfulness.
Yes, you should rely less on sensual pleasures for your happiness. Try to reduce them down to zero.
Yeah, no, sensual pleasure. No, I don't really see into anything, but I I still have some craving for.
Having a favorite drinks, having a
I
favorite dish.
um
This is also
no,
considered to be
yes,
sensual
I still
pleasures.
have favorite food. Yes.
Okay, let's still
Uh,
try to eat something that's not your favorite for a change.
yeah,
Because it's the body that's eating, it's not you. You're the mind. You don't eat the food. You're feeding the body with food that you like, but the body doesn't care what kind of food you give it. You can take any kind of food.
yes. I also understand its defilement. So I know the body need only certain
Yeah,
amount of nutrients, but we consume far more than what we need because of our craving. I understand, but it's still is there. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
You have to go beyond that. You have to.
will it help if I kind of like completely stop? I can't stop completely. So what can I do to get rid of this craving? So I don't know what to
Eat
do.
something you don't like, for instance, but it's
Eat
good for the
something
body. That you don't like, you
okay,
hate.
something like okay. I try. I think if I go on like
But
that,
it's good for your body, like
something good, but not
not pleasing the mind. Let's put it that way. Good for the
okay.
body, but not
I try
pleasing the
that way.
mind.
Just eat something just to maintain the food. Something that I don't like. Okay, I try that way.
In order for you to get rid of your attachment to the food that you like,
Yeah.
you must stop eating them, and eat something that you don't like instead. But it's good for the body, not harmful to the body anyway. At least
Okay, I will.
this is a challenge. This is another
I will.
challenge
I will.
to
From
prove
today, I will try.
to prove that you're not sensually addicted. The goal is to let go of your attachment or craving for sensual things.
Okay, I will. Thank you for your advice, Ajahn. Thank you.
Okay, you're
Okay,
welcome.
thank you.
Next, B. Ravin from Bangkok.
Hi, Prajan. Good evening. Good to see you again.
Yes, what can I do for you today?
Prajan, I have a question on the Katina festival. I mean, given we have end of Buddhist land, so I see a lot of Katina festivals going on this month, and I just like to understand. I'm aware that it's regarding, giving new robes for the monks, and I heard some people say, oh, it's a very big, like, sort of event where we can gain a lot of merit. So I just want to understand if we make merit with other, occasions compared to the Katina festival, is the amount of merit that we gain different, or it's just all the same? It depends on what we do with our mindset.
It depends on how much you give. The more you give, the more merit. It's not what type of merit you make. It's whether you give food, you give robes, you give a housing, you build a temple. The merit is dependent on the amount of sacrifice that you put in. If you give more, you get more merit. Merit really it means happiness. You feel good. Let's compare. If you get $10 and you give $100, which makes you feel better? $10 or $100?
100.
Okay, that's merit. See, more merit. The more you give, the more merit you have. It shows you that you are not attached to money. It shows you that you have compassion, kindness toward other people, helping other people. You're becoming Santa Claus. That's what it really means.
Yes, I attended a Katina festival in a temple in the north and eastern part of Thailand, and there were a lot of, like food stalls. People were just, giving out food and drinks for free. So I looked at that as a very good way of, making merit, supporting people attending the festival.
Yes, it just become something that grow from the original. Originally during the Buddha's time, before before uh, before monks received this robe, this material for making robe. That's for the cloth. Monks usually had to go into a cemetery to pick up cloth or material that they used to wrap corpses with. There, in India, during the time of the Buddha, there are some people who cannot afford to have a, a funeral, burning funeral or burial funeral. So they could do it, all they could afford is just to buy some cloth and wrap the corpse and then leave it in the cemetery to rot. See. And the tradition for monks during those days, if they need material to make robe with, they go and pick up this cloth that wrap around the corpses. Then when the Buddha started to teach the Dhamma to people, there are lots of people who want to become monks. So the material in the cemetery run out of supply, not enough to give the monks the cloth the robe that they needed. Normally, you should have some spare to change when your robe is wet or you have to wash it. But somehow only have no spare robe to change. So when the Buddha saw them coming to see him one day in wet clothes, in wet robe, he said, "Oh, this is simple." He feels sympathetic to their plight. So he said, he should do something, and he told the people, the lay people, that if you want to make lots of merit, give robes to monk, give material for making robes to the monk, because they are in dire need for these things. That's all. Actually, he means it's very beneficial during that time to give robes, to give material for monks, because this is something that they really need. So people interpret that to be merit. Merit is actually something you gain when you give something away, the good feeling. But what the Buddha meant was it was beneficial for the one who received them, the monks, not for the giver. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
So every year monks receive new robes during the Katina festival.
well, if you are a monk who is quite content with old robes, and you can still use it, you don't have to get new robes. It's not a mandatory thing, but it becomes a tradition because the Buddha allows the giving of robe only once a year to one temple. Each temple can only receive this material for making robe only one time a year, and it has to be done within the 1 month period after Lent, after the coming out of resident of the rain residence, which is now. It's halfway through now. There's now 2 weeks left. So people then will go to different monastery and offer robe. And in the process, they also give us some other thing for the temple. Because beside robes, temple also need to maintain. You need to fix when something is wrong, something break down, the shrine break down or maintenance, so you need some money, some support to do this. So people take the opportunity to do all these things at the same time during this period of time. So it becomes a big thing. That's all. But originally, it's just for the purpose of giving monks robes or cloth to make robe with.
I see, because I hear a lot of people talking about, oh, Katina festival is very important. You need to go make merit. So I wanted to understand, the context
So
behind it.
when lots of people go, you have to have food stall to support people who go to this festival. See, so people have set up free food stall to to make more merit from giving the food for people who participate in this festival. So it just become a big thing. And also poor people who doesn't have any food, they also come and receive the food from the festival also. So it's just in Thailand we consider this a Christmas day really. It's a day of giving. It's a day where you give food, you give things to the temple, and also give food and things to poor people who need these things. And the people who give get merit from giving. Yeah. So it's like Christmas, when you give something away during Christmas, you feel happy, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's merit, and that's what merit means. And if you want to feel, if you want more feeling good, you have to give more, right? If you just give one piece of present, it's not like giving 10 pieces of present.
Yes, it's more fulfilling, giving more, so more people benefit.
That's right. So that's what this katina is about. But you can only do in 1 month period of time. One month following the 3 month rain residence. So it's already halfway through. There's another 2 weeks left for giving this to temples or monasteries. Then after that, then this festival ends, and each temple can only receive one time. That's all.
Oh, I see. So you cannot repeat on
No,
more
you
than
have to
one.
wait next year. You have to wait next year to do the same thing again.
Prajan, when is your Katina festival?
Just past 19 on the 19th on Sunday, last Sunday.
Oh, I see. So I learned something new today, the context of the Katina festival. So but in the larger picture, Prajan, it's just basically giving people a chance to make merit and supplement them to do good and eventually support the sila and the samadhi, right?
It's the first level of practice for enlightenment. You first have to be generous. Yeah, you don't want to be attached to material things like money so you give away things that you don't need. Then that you have more than what you need. Then you can move up to the next level of keeping the precepts. and then meditation eventually.
Yes, and just to share one thing, Prachan, I do find when I give merit, my mind feels lighter and I feel very content, very, bliss. So I guess that's what it's all about, making the
Yes.
mind happy.
Happy, become a Santa Claus. That's what it is. Make yourself a Santa Claus and you'll feel happy. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, that's all, Prachan. Thank you so much.
Okay, next. Diana, you've been trying to come in a few times now, right? Haven't seen you for a few weeks.
Yes. 3 weeks, maybe 4.
Okay, you have any question? Go ahead.
Oh boy, I don't know. I'm just so happy to listen in and to hear all your speaking right now. Just still trying to absorb it. I've been trying to just practice at home and trying to be mindful. Um, I was thinking about something. So when I'm practicing my daily mindfulness, is it like more my the eye organ that I'm working with? Because I'm watching, right? I'm paying attention to my feet if I'm walking, and my sorry, and my oops, and my hands. If I'm washing dishes, like, am I understanding it correctly?
Yes, you need to focus on something to prevent you from thinking about other things. That's all. The goal is
So
to
it's
stop
more.
thinking. And since you have to do things all day long, right? So you just take the opportunity to also develop mindfulness at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So I like mostly because I'm always on the go. I've just kind of tried to intentionally like detach from the worldly kerfuffle and just kind of like focusing like, okay, I'm sitting here, here are my legs, here are my arms, I'm driving, and that's what I've been trying to focus in on. Is that correct? Am I doing it right? Oh, can you hear me?
Not as good because of the noise. You have to wait for the noise to subside first, okay?
My noise or your noise?
My noise, the dogs are barking in the middle. It kind of covers.
Okay, because I don't hear it.
So just wait a few seconds. You'll be able in less than a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I repeat what I was saying?
Yes, please do.
Yes, I was saying that I intentionally, like throughout the day, was
Are
in the
you
go. Like I try to just kind of like stop my mind from thinking and just kind of bring it back to where my body is. So, okay, here I'm sitting, here are my legs, here are my arms, here I'm driving, and I'm just wondering, like, am I doing it right?
Yes, you have to be with the body all the time, not just a few moments and then go away again. Keep stay with the body all the time.
Yes, because when I find that I have to listen, then
Then pay attention to what you have to listen instead.
okay. So if I'm paying attention to listening, am I still being mindful or I'm not?
Yes, you are mindful of listening.
Okay, because that's
If
what I
you
was.
if you're speaking, you have to be mindful of what you're speaking also.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because in my mind I was thinking, oh my gosh, if I only can be mindful when I'm watching and I'm not hearing and I'm not speaking, then it's like very little opportunity.
Now you
Okay,
have to
so
be
I will expand it.
you have to be mindful of your principal activity at the moment. If your principal activity is speaking, then you have to be mindful of your speaking. If you're listening, then you have to be mindful of your listening. If you're
Okay.
moving around with your body doing things, then you have to be mindful of what you're doing with your
Yes.
body.
that was my next question, because if I'm doing my yoga stretches, like I was wondering how I can be mindful if I'm not necessarily, okay, so this is giving me a lot more to work on, because I was becoming concerned that I only had this short-term opportunity only if I was going for a walk and didn't have to engage in any speech or listening to someone. And I was kind of having a discontent reaction when I knew I had to engage in those things, but like I didn't really want to, like, because I just wanted like more time to be mindful, because I started to experience more like balance and contentment.
Yes, the less engagement, the better for your mindfulness development.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
The less engagement, the better for your mindfulness development. Because when
And I
you
had
engage, sometimes you can lose your mindfulness because you start to think and argue with what you hear. So you start to thinking a lot more, trying to react to what you hear from other people.
Yes, actually last week that's exactly what happened, and then I felt myself just rolling, and then I didn't know how to quite stop it. So I just decided to take a break from it, but it was hard because I knew we just had to take a break, but then the other party wanted to keep engaging, and so it was, and I persevered. I persevered, and hopefully we could both find a solution for my work situation. But it was really challenging because I went through a lot of intense emotions and feelings and was overwhelmed by them. And even though I would bring myself into the moment of mindfulness, the moment I was attached with it, like the moment I came in contact with it, like the level of the emotion was still high, and thinking about that is, in that moment when I'm aware that the emotion is high and I acknowledge that the mindfulness is not there, the only thing I can do is just to detach, right? There isn't anything else.
Unless if you can detach gracefully, if you cannot, then you have to continue with your engagement with
Yes, it was graceful. It was graceful. It wasn't rude or anything. No, I was just thinking like, because if I could not, when we proceeded, there was no solution. That's why I disengaged in that moment, to take care of my own solution for the moment. And in hindsight, I'm thinking, like, sometimes when I become mindful, I'm actually aware that I'm sad and I don't like it. So in that moment, my question is, do I just be mindful with that sadness, or that's not mindfulness?
That's not mindfulness. Be mindful of what your body is doing and ignore the feeling of sadness that come up.
I didn't understand. Be mindful of the body.
Continue on with being mindful with what you do, not with the feeling. Let the feeling come and go. Don't pay attention to it. Ignore it. You switch your attention from what you do or what you were doing to focus on your sad feeling instead, which is wrong.
What to do about me not wanting to have it? Like it comes and it goes.
Yeah, they come and go. So you don't have to do anything.
Nothing to do about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's on its own, and then I'm just still
It's
doing
like the weather. It's like the wind that blows. The wind blows, it comes and goes. You cannot force it to stop or force it to come. But you should pay attention to it. You should continue paying attention to whatever you were doing before that.
Okay.
What were you doing when you have this feeling?
Well, when I was trying to be mindful.
Okay,
then,
mindful of what?
Of working.
Okay, come back to that and ignore the feeling. Don't follow the feeling. See? You're distracted by the feeling. Instead of focusing on what you are doing, you change your object of mindfulness toward your feeling instead. So it makes you feel more sad because you're facing something you dislike.
Yeah,
But
because there wasn't much reason for me to be sad, and I'm thinking, oh, is this the product of my mindfulness?
no, it's not. It's not. It's a product of your lack of mindfulness. Your mindfulness is not strong enough. So your mind can create this sad feeling. So ignore it. Just pay attention to whatever you were doing before that feeling arises.
There were quite okay. There were quite a few moments when the feeling arose as I was trying to be mindful, and that's where my confusion is. If I'm working on mindfulness, why is this happening?
Because it's not yet working. See? Your mindfulness is not yet working. You're starting to have mindfulness, but it's not effective yet. So it still cannot stop this sad feeling to come up. But as you become more mindful, then the less of this distracted feeling will arise to distract you.
Okay, so then I keep going, and then now I know that if it's coming up, that means
Yeah,
I
ignore
switched
it.
somewhere. I switched somewhere to the feeling, and I need to
Come
make
back.
effort.
Yeah,
Okay.
come back to wherever you were before that.
Okay, and then I will add the being mindful of my speech. If I
Speech
have
or whatever if you were talking, mindful of what you're listening, if you're listening. Mindful of
Okay,
what you do with your body, eating or anything. Sometimes you eat and then you can have this bad feeling arise at the same time, right? So come back to feeling. Not come back to eating, not go with the feeling.
Okay. That's I feel that's I will be making more progress.
Yeah, stay
Because
with the doing, or talking or listening, but don't go with the feeling.
Okay, that has been very, very helpful, because I've been feeling stuck and frustrated in those moments because I only thought this one way was effective. Okay, thank you so much. I'm so happy to be here today. And to see.
Okay, good to see you too. Do you have anything else?
I will take everything, and I will also apply it to my parenting and my daughter also. I know that she had a few situations she struggled with. You might not see me for a few more weeks, because when I take her to her class, I might not come back in time.
Okay, no problem. Come
But
in whenever
December
you're
will be
ready.
here soon.
Come whenever you're ready to come in.
Yes, I will keep trying, but many people need to speak also. So
Okay, no problem. We can take turn coming in.
yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Next, Marsha. Hi, Marsha from Ohio. Can you unmute? Okay.
Yes,
Good.
I finally found it. Yeah, I haven't been in very regularly. I usually hop into the Facebook Live. I guess I have some questions about the emptiness and jhanas, and maybe not questions, more just based on the experience through my practice. And earlier, maybe about a week ago, I had a couple of meditations where it's empty and it just feels like you're removed
Yes,
from everything.
you're into the space of your mind. You're into the space of your mind.
Is that what that is? And
that's what we call it, space of your mind. Like when you go out in space, nothing around you, just space, just emptiness. And
yeah,
feeling of contentment also and happy.
Yeah, it's like there's no burdens anymore. It's like whatever you
relief, you feel relief.
You feel a relief. And in the household here, we've had like a difficult time with a family member with mental health issues and so on. So there was like a lot to just put down. And so I felt the freedom. And then later on, I was feeling a release. This was like a few days later, like a real release of the heart. And it was related to just having to mind my own business, not worry about other people's problems and difficulties, and particularly not to judge them, be critical, and which is, you know, a defilement I've struggled with for quite a long time. And when I did that, the heart just opened in a new way. It was like I didn't realize how hard and closed off the heart had been. And then there arose the desire to be truly, not just be nice, but just be like truly compassionate, like the putting down of the judgment, and then the arising of being compassionate. And, you know, even in all the 12 years I've been working with this practice, I never felt it on that deep of a level. It was like something fell away, and I could see the defilement, and I could see the cure. And now I'm feeling like there's no problem with any other person, that the only problem is I don't have enough compassion. I don't have enough loving kindness. And I don't have the equanimity. And it's almost like being hit by a truck when it's like you really see your own deficiency. And then you just see that people are who they are. And that I need to turn that light right onto myself. And I guess it's like a transformation, but now I'm left with this. I have a real desire to like develop these, the good qualities, the noble qualities. And so that's where I'm at right now, where,
Yes,
and
you
it's
have
like,
to start with jhana. When you have jhana, you have equanimity. Then it's easy for you to be compassionate and loving and kind.
so do you think, you know, like those meditations,
Yes,
when you have those type
yes,
of meditations,
yeah,
then the
yes,
after effect was like
yeah. You
a
feel
real
good,
opening.
you feel good, you feel happy. You're like a rich person. So when you look at other people, you have compassion for them because they don't have what you have. See?
Hmm.
So what you want to do is to give them what you have. You know. But this is something they have to do it themselves. You cannot just give them equanimity. So the only thing you can give
This,
them is understanding and compassion. And don't try to be critical of them or don't try to hurt them in any way.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, yeah. And I'm sort of just seeing how that type of attitude of being critical and judgmental, that it's actually harmful. It's
Yes,
harmful to the other person. But whereas if I awaken those other qualities,
yes,
I feel good in myself, and I'm not having problems with the other people either.
that's right. It's only when you don't feel good, that's when you have trouble with other people, because
Yeah,
you're sending out your bad feeling toward other people.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyway, that's about all I have to share, but
Yeah,
it's like another level. I feel like I've
that's
moved
right.
to another level of practice now.
Once you have some equanimity, then you can engage people with kindness, with
Mm,
love. Yeah.
mhm.
So this is
And
the key, the
feel,
key.
yeah, yeah. It's like feeling that contentment, then it makes you want to direct that towards other people too, where I couldn't feel that way before.
And when you engage with people, you don't expect anything from them anymore, because
Mm,
you're happy within yourself already. So whatever
mm,
they do to you, say to you, doesn't matter.
mhm, mhm,
They can be bad to you, they can be nice to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change what you have inside yourself.
mhm, mhm.
So make yourself happy, fulfilled with jhana. Then you can deal with anybody, any situation in
Mm,
a compassionate way.
mm. Okay, I'm definitely gonna keep going in that direction.
Do more meditation. Stay more in this state of mind. When you feel empty, feel not empty, but you're in where you have nothing, but you feel good, you feel happy, you feel
Yeah,
content.
it's like clear. It's almost like
Mm,
a light and clear, not like a light, shining light, but like not heavy
yeah,
and light. Um,
good. It's, it's,
okay,
that's what you should get from your meditation.
good, good, good.
All
Thank
right,
you so much.
you're welcome. Next gig from Penang.
Tan Ajaan, good evening. Yeah. No question, Tan Ajaan. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Just to pay respect. Yeah.
You've been saying this for the last 4 or 5 years now, which is good. It means you're happy. You have nothing to to complain. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go to Philip from Malaysia.
Good evening, Tanajan. I don't have any questions this moment.
Okay, you're happy then.
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll go to Ricardo from Uruguay.
Hello, Tana-chan. Nice to see you today and all the Sangha. Hope you're doing well. And I have no questions today, but I have 2 comments I'd like to share.
Sure, go ahead.
First of all, yesterday I felt for the first time how coarse or rude is my body. I was going out from a pool. In that moment, I felt how heavy is our body, how rude, I don't know how to say, but it's something coarse, something difficult to...
Something crude.
Yeah. But for the first time, I felt, wow, how I don't know, no bad, but heavy, very heavy. The body is heavy. And
Maybe you eat too much. You're overweight.
No, not yesterday. But it was a really strange feeling, and how to see that how we are trapped in this body, right? And I think it was a good experience. The other comment is that hearing what you taught, I read yesterday an issue about a meditator. It's called Michael Cooley, who lives in Myanmar, and he says that we are the people who are on the path of the Dharma, and sometimes we have to talk to persons who are rude or who doesn't talk gently to us. We have the responsibility to be kind and to be nice to other people. It's our responsibility to show compassion and to be nice and to make any talking nice. So I thought it was very wise. And you talked about this today, and I just wanted to share this, that we on the path of the Dharma, we have the responsibility to make any conversation nice and to finish it nicely and kindly and with loving compassion like metta. That's all I want to share. Thank you.
Yes, that's the basis of our interaction with people is loving kindness and compassion.
Mm. Mm. True. Very true.
Or equanimity in some cases. When you cannot do anything, you just stop saying or doing anything. Just listen to what people want to say. If they don't want to hear what you have to say, then you use equanimity. Just listen to what they want to say.
Mm. And even when they say bad words to you, stay calm. As you said before,
you should stay calm. But normally, if you haven't practiced, you cannot stay calm. You still have this negative attitude or reaction towards some, something that people do or say, that you don't like.
True.
But if you meditate and you have equanimity, then you can just stay calm and not reacting.
Very true.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much.
So try to
Have a good
meditate
day.
more. Meditate more.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, next Lynn from Indonesia.
Good evening, Ajaan. It's very great to see you.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Yeah, I just got a follow-up question in regards to Ravin's question about Kathina. So
Yes.
does it mean that if we do dana on Kathina month, we make more merits than other months of the year?
No. Like I said before, that it depends on how much you make, how much you give. The more you give, the more merits you make.
Okay.
It doesn't matter when or where or how you give, just the amount of giving that you give. The more you give, the more you feel good.
Okay. And I got another question about meditation. So I'm aware that if when I meditate and I feel the pain, I can be more mindful than usual. So is that okay if I watch or aware of the rhythm of the pain?
It depends on how you react to it. See, if you can watch it and not reacting and remain calm, then you do it. But usually when you watch the pain, you become more painful. You feel more suffering because your mind doesn't want to have this pain, and this craving for getting rid of the pain is the one that causing you to feel worse. So sometimes it's better just to ignore it, not to pay attention to it. Divert your mind away from it and go concentrate on your mantra instead. Then your mind will not be creating another level of suffering created by your aversion for the pain. But if you can focus on it and stay calm and have equanimity, then go ahead and do it.
So that's not a defilement, is it?
No, defilement is your reaction. How do you react? If you react with aversion, then that's defilement. Because when you have aversion, you will have the craving to get rid of the pain or to run away from the pain if you can. And if you cannot, then you're creating suffering for the mind. because it is experiencing something it doesn't like.
Mm. Mm.
But if you can watch the pain and enjoy it, then it's good. It's all for you. It's good for you.
Mm.
Switch your attitude from aversion to attraction.
Mm.
Switch from hate to love. I hate this pain. Then you switch. I love this pain. Then you can live with that pain. If you hate it, then you cannot live with it, right?
Mm. Because I feel that I'm more attracted to pain than the breath when
Okay.
I meditate.
Do it. See how it works. Maybe your mind can become calm by
Yes.
watching the pain.
Yes, that's
Then
true.
it's good for you.
Mm. So I'm not on the right track, on the wrong track, is that?
No. As long as your mind can become calm, look at the result of your practice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Tanajan. Hope you're well.
If your mind becomes restless and agitated, then it's wrong. It's not good for you.
Mm.
But
Okay.
if it becomes calm and peaceful, then it's good.
Mm.
Same thing can have different result for two different people. One person can have calm from it, another person can have restlessness and agitated also. It depends on the strength of your mindfulness, really.
Mm.
If you have strong mindfulness, you can stay with the pain.
Mm.
If you don't have strong enough mindfulness, your defilement will start to have negative reaction toward the pain. Then it causes restlessness and agitation to arise.
So that would be the time that I can switch to the breath or mantra. Is that correct?
It's up to you. You can choose anything you like.
Okay.
To make your mind calm. The purpose is to keep your mind calm and peaceful.
Okay. Mm.
Sometimes you cannot use the breath. Sometimes you cannot use the mantra. Then maybe you want to use the pain instead.
Mm.
So you have to try it. There's no fixed formula really when you practice. You have to be practical, pragmatic.
Mm.
See which method works for you at that moment, at that time, and use it. But it might not work again the next time either. So you might have to switch to something else.
Mm. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so very much, Tanajan. Thank you.
Okay. Next, Nining, also from Indonesia. Are you also from Jakarta? Oh, no, you're not from Jakarta.
Yeah, Batik City, Ajahn.
Batik City. How far from Jakarta?
It's 4.5 hours by train.
Oh, by train. Okay.
We don't have airport here.
Mm.
Yeah. And Ajahn, I keep on educating my mind to be happy with nothing, Ajahn.
Good.
Yeah.
Because nothing is harmless. It doesn't cause you any pain. When you got nothing to lose, you got nothing to lose.
Yeah, nothing to lose. That's why I want to master this way of life.
Yeah. The Buddha said, keep life simple. Be as little, have as little as possible. Have only what you need. Don't have anything more than that. Because whatever you have, it will become a pain for you because you have to look after them. And if you lose them, then you can also become sad.
Yeah. And make simple. Also, when learn from Ajahn, I'm not. I mean, if I give dana, not complicated anymore. So I can just support monastery, giving money to pay the electricity and also the maintenance. I think that's what the monastery need right now.
Yes.
Yeah, because so many questions about the ropes, Ajahn.
Before you give something to somebody, you have to look what they need, not what you want to give,
Yeah. before I give that, I think that's the best for me. But Ajahn said that what beneficial for the receiver. Yeah.
What the receiver needs, not.
Yeah. Since nowadays so many ropes in the monastery,
Yes, too many, really.
Yeah, too many. And also
I
in
get
this,
robes every day, given to me 2 or 3 set of robes every day. What do I do with them, you know?
yeah, and in this crisis time, I think good if the we give dana by giving them money for the monastery.
Maintenance,
Yeah,
you have
for
to maintain
maintenance.
the monastery. You have to pay the bills, the water bill, the electricity bills. They don't come free to the monastery. Monastery also have to pay the same thing, like the household people do.
Yeah, and to support the life of the monks
Uh,
so that they can live a noble
live
life.
and practice and study and become enlightened and then become a teacher to teach you again.
Yeah. And thank you for the words that Ajahn said that if dealing with people, if we have the loving kindness, so we don't have any conflict, because if we win, we will be evil, but if we lose, we will be noble.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why when my mom have conflict with someone, I said, let we lose, mom.
Yeah.
Don't let we win.
Be noble rather than be devil.
Yeah, so we don't have any enemy, at
If you
least.
win, you hurt other people when you win, but when you lose, you make them happy. See?
Yeah. that's that's what I remember and inspire me, Ajahn.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I think I don't have any question anymore.
So you've been listening to my Dhamma talk every day, huh?
Yeah, every day, Ajahn. Today, this afternoon also.
Mhm.
And this afternoon, my meditation is very, very good, Ajahn.
And you use translation into Indonesia or
Yeah,
into
always
English.
into Indonesia.
It's quite understandable, huh?
Yeah, understandable, because I have also learned from Ajahn, because sometimes the translation is not perfect, but I can understand.
Understand what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I'm not fluent in Thai, but some word that Ajahn said many times, I understand, Ajahn.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Okay, happy to hear that my service is is useful to you.
Yeah, it's very beneficial, because I can spend my time with beneficial activity, Ajahn.
Good. Wholesome,
Because
skillful activity.
yeah, I want to master the way to be happy with nothing. This
That's
way of
right.
life. Yeah.
By meditation. When you can meditate and you're happy from meditation, then you don't need anything except the basic requirements of life.
Yeah. Actually, I can be happy with any kind of weather right now, but about the global economic condition, I cannot predict. So I have to prepare myself that I should be happy with nothing.
Good.
So if anytime I lose everything that I have, at
You
least
can still be happy. You
I
can
still
still be
have
happy.
mindfulness, and I have wisdom, Ajahn, that I can rely on.
Yes.
That's I challenge myself to be like that, because nothing is certain, only the death is certain.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ajahn, for the teaching.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Buddha, for the teaching.
Next intent. Hi, intent. Where are you now? Are you in Thailand
Good
yet?
evening, Rajan. Now I'm in Jakarta, Rajan. Tomorrow
Okay.
I fly to Bangkok. From there, I direct to Khao On.
Okay.
So I will finish my retreat at 2nd November when Prajan birthday.
Okay.
Prajan, I have one request. Prajan, YouTube in Thai. I see the setting is auto translate in Thai. Can change to download to the Thai, but we can auto translate to our language.
Yes, if you have the right translation. I mean, I'm not sure which application you.
cannot Prajan, they law auto translate in Thai, cannot change to other language.
You have to check with Nining. She somehow can get the translation.
I ever asked Nining, he used manual auto translate from Google. So I mean in YouTube, if we have a Thai language or English language, if the setting is auto translate, not lock, just say auto translate, so we can translate in many languages. But if lock in auto translate Thai, so we cannot change to another language.
Well, that's up to the application that you use, whether they support what you want or not.
I try to ask my friend. She say the problem is the admin setting locked to the Thai language. If the admin is not locked to Thai language, so we can change to another language.
I don't know about this. I don't know about this. It's not something I can do about.
Maybe the admin understands. I don't have question, Prajan. See Prajan when Prajan was there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Prajan.
All right. Next, Belinda from Singapore.
Namaskar, Ajaan.
Yes. Anything? Any question? Listening. Okay, I'll go to Gary then. Hi, Gary. Also listening.
Good evening, Ajaan. Thank you for the teaching. I'm just want to listen and pay respect to you. That's all.
Okay, good. Next, Dr. Indira. Where's Dr. PL? He's working, I guess.
Good morning from Toronto, Ajaan. Yes, he had to go see a patient. Yes. Thank you so much for explaining the Katina, all the rituals and the practices so well, because even both of us were a little, unsure about some things, because in many, like in our culture too, like it has become more a cultural thing. So people sort of, but we understood very well. Thank you so much, Ajaan.
Do you have Katina in Sri Lanka also?
Yes, very much. Like it's a huge ceremony with dancers and drummers and, like elephants and everything,
It's a major Buddhist festival.
Yes, so there's a cultural aspect too. Yes. Like you said, even we used to donate like the robes, but now what we do is we donate money to the temple so that they can use it for whatever, like you said, for electricity, for the maintenance, everything. Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Even the temples here in Canada, they have their own Katina ceremonies. Yes. So, yeah.
Good. I think people got the understanding this is a major, thing that we should do for the temples.
Yes,
for Buddhism. So everybody donate their money, donate their time, donate their resources for the support of the temples.
Yes, Ajaan. Yes. So, I think it's a better thing because the temples need all that too, but people sort of always concentrate on just offering the robes,
That was originally, in ancient time, there was no monastery or temple. Monks live in the forest, in the caves and things. So they don't need anything to maintain. They don't have anything to maintain. What they need is just the material to make robe with, that's all.
That's right. Yes.
But as Buddhism evolves, it becomes more materialistic, more building. So when you have building, you have things to maintain, you have expenses. So you need to have the money to support the monastery.
Absolutely. Yes. Makes sense. Thank you so much, Ajaan, for the explanation. You very clearly explained it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next, Next, Aparachita from Dubai. Have you been going someplace lately, or you still stay put?
No, I'm still staying put. I'm here. Last week
Okay.
I had some little like admin kind of work, so I couldn't join.
I
So
see. I thought you might go back to India again.
not at the moment.
Not in the
I think
moment.
I have to live and work in Dubai for a while.
I see. I thought you might have to lead a group of people to do the pilgrimage or something.
For the moment, no, I think I'm going to focus on just teaching here, getting a bit stable in some areas, and then maybe we will see. But
Okay.
otherwise, practicing and lovely to join in here. Yes.
Keep the mind still. Once the mind still, it doesn't want to go anywhere.
Yes.
Because the reason why we go places is because we're still looking for something to fulfill our mind with. But once the mind is fulfilled by meditation, then you don't feel the need to go anywhere.
Yes.
Okay. Any question tonight? No, no question.
No questions. I see more defilements, but I also know what you've said and the path. So it's like practicing yoga. I have to keep doing it. I can know what a handstand is, but until I practice it, it doesn't work. So that's it.
Okay, good. Just keep
Yeah.
trying. Sooner or later, when you'll succeed.
Yes, in some lifetime, but I will keep on.
Okay, good. Don't give up.
No, I won't give up. That I
Okay.
won't. Yes.
Next, Jason from Panama. What do you do in Panama? Living there or just working or visiting?
Namaskar Prajan. I'm actually in Florida. I just haven't changed it back from
I see.
my travels. Yeah, I just wanted to pay respects today. And I guess as far as a practice topic for me, it's an all too common theme in my practice where I meditate, but my balance with study and meditation, it's always weighted on the study. Uh, I meditate, but I study a lot more than I meditate. And personally, I believe the greater benefit would come if I shifted the balance and meditated more than I studied. So it's a common theme, and it's where I find myself right now, doing a lot of study and not as much meditation as I feel like would be beneficial. So I'm happy to hear any thoughts you may have.
It's the right thinking. You should turn it around. Instead of having more study, you should have less study and more practice. Maybe 10% to 90%. 10% studying and 90% practicing. Or sometimes you can go without studying it and have 100% practice for a certain length of time until you need to find something. Then you can then come back and do some studying. But if you don't have any question that you have to have an answer to, then just keep on practicing mindfulness and jhana, first of all. Because it's the practice that gives you the result, not the study. Study is just like a roadmap, tells you what to do. But once you know what to do and you're not doing it, then you're not getting any result.
Yeah, I really feel like it's in a way it's like a form of feeding for me. Like I'm consuming information. And so even though it's can be beneficial information, I feel like it's a way that I'm engaging in my defilements to an extent with just like this consumptive type approach to things.
Yes, you have to know the purpose of study. And once you know that it's supposed to guide you toward practice, once you know what you have to practice, then you should just move to the next level, go to the practice level, not the study level. If you don't know how to practice yet, then you have to study first. But once you know what you have to do, what you have to practice, then you go and do the practice and forget about the study. In the Buddhism, the Buddha divides them into three stages. First study, then practice, then attainment. You don't get attainment from studying alone. You have to go to practice first. Once you practice, then you'll get the attainment. You become enlightened from practice, not from studying.
Maybe tomorrow I'll try to change my order because I study first and then I meditate in the morning. So maybe tomorrow what I'll try to do is sit first and then study after.
If you like, it doesn't matter. Or you don't even have to study anymore. Really, you know so much already. What
It
what
tastes
else?
so good.
What do you want to know more? All you need to know is the information on how to meditate properly. That's all. Other information is not useful at this moment for your meditation. Just know how to get rid of your hindrances, for instance. This is helpful. Where to maintain your how to maintain your mindfulness, where to do the practice that is most beneficial, location-wise, places where it's quiet, secluded, away from the noises of the sensual objects. This is something you need to know when you meditate. Okay.
Thank you, Prajan.
You're welcome. Next, Sulan from Singapore.
Oh, hello, Ajaan.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I just want to pay respect to you and also wish you happy birthday in advance because I don't know whether by the next Zoom meeting
There's no happy
I
birthday. Birthday is suffering. Birthday is suffering. No happy birthday. Suffering day. When you're born, you suffer. Birth, aging, sickness, and death is suffering, the Buddha said.
That's true. But then I
There's
thought,
no happy birthday.
okay.
If you're in your right mind, you don't call your birthday a happy birthday. You call it a suffering day.
That's a good reminder. Yeah.
Do you
Because
suffer more? Do you suffer more? Or do you have more happiness than suffering? Which
I think it's like half.
half and
Then
half?
sometimes when I'm happy, I forget that I got suffering. Then when I'm having
Maybe
suffering, I
you're on the
forget
upside of
that.
life yet. You haven't gone to the other side yet, the downside of life. When you get old, when you get sick,
Oh, that's true.
then they will
Yeah.
get more suffering than happiness.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, recently I've been thinking about happy birthday. I don't forget about, that's also the other side.
The Buddha teaches us to remind ourselves that once we are born, we are subjected to aging, sickness, and death, to separation from the ones we love.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And
But I thought,
these are our suffering.
these are all suffering.
We have to prepare our mind for these things. If we prepare our mind, we can bypass the suffering. Our suffering comes from our attachment to life, to wellness, to youth, which they don't last. One sooner or later it will turn into aging, sickness, and death. So if you don't have any attachment, then you won't feel any suffering when you have to get old, get sick, and die.
Oh, okay. If we have attachment, then we will keep
And
coming
the way
back.
to get rid of your attachment is by meditation.
Okay.
That is hard to do, right? Meditation.
Yeah, very hard to do. But just now I heard your advice to Jason, and yeah, the key is to start. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Okay. Then if I cannot say happy birthday, then what should I wish you?
If you cannot stay happy, then what?
If I cannot say as in happy birthday,
Yeah,
then
just
how
don't say
should I wish
anything.
you?
Don't say anything.
Okay.
Or you can say happy no birthday.
Happy no birthday.
Yeah, don't born again.
Oh, okay. That's a good way. Yeah.
That's
Because I'm
a
very
real
grateful.
that's a real happiness. It's not to be born again.
Oh, oh, but I'm very happy that you are like here
Yeah,
for
you
us.
want
So,
I'm here, but I won't be here forever.
oh, it's true.
Okay, so better not to be born. Once you don't born, then you don't get old, get sick, or die.
Mm, okay.
Okay,
Mm,
you still have to use meditation to do this. So try to practice meditation as much as possible.
okay. Mm,
All right. Next, we go to
yeah.
Sui and check from Vancouver, Canada.
Greetings,
Oh,
Ajaan.
yes. You want to be born again?
No,
Born again Buddhist? You can be born again.
you said last week you said samsara is a prison. So
Yeah,
I,
it's a
I I
prison.
don't want to be the prison.
Yeah. So you have to meditate a lot.
I want to be free
Mm. Get out
from
of
the.
prison by meditation.
Yeah, that's a really good metaphor. Samsara is a prison. It's a good. Uh, I thought that was a really good
Yeah,
metaphor.
and the prison has 4 walls. The first wall is called birth, the second wall is called aging, the third wall is called sickness, and the fourth wall is death. You are imprisoned in this prison of aging, sickness, and death.
Uh, wha- how is it for? Sorry.
Well, a prison usually have 4 walls, right?
Yeah, but you
One,
say
one, one, one wall is called birth, the second wall is called
oh,
aging, the third wall is called sickness, and the fourth wall is called death. You
oh,
cannot get out of this wall. This
oh,
prison lock you in this 4 walls of aging, sickness, and death. Birth,
oh,
aging, sickness, and death.
oh,
To get rid of this prison, you have to stop birth. You have to break the wall of birth.
oh,
Once the wall of birth is broken, then the other wall will
oh,
fall apart
yeah.
automatically.
Oh, that's really cool. Oh, birth, aging, sickness, and you break the birth, and then the other three will be broken. Oh,
Once there is no birth, then there is no aging, no sickness, and no death.
yeah,
Simple arithmetic. 1 + 1 is 2.
yeah. But Ajahn, like what about the if you're not born as a human or animal, you don't have aging, sickness, and death.
You still have death because you don't last forever as a Brahma or as a Deva.
Oh,
Eventually, you have to come back and born as a human again.
oh,
It's only when you don't born at all. When you're in
oh,
Nibbana,
yeah.
then you don't take birth anymore.
Mm. So you still, yeah, you still have to face death, right? Like if you are
Every time you
even,
take birth, every time you take birth.
yeah. But in the hell realm, you have to face a lot of suffering.
Suffering.
Mm.
And after you come, then when you pay your due, then you come back and reborn again as a human. Because the cost that caused you to reborn is still there. Which are your cravings? The 3 cravings. Craving for sensual pleasure, craving for being, and craving for not being. So you have to get rid of all these 3 cravings.
Oh.
Once you do this, then you won't have any cost for you to come back anymore.
The prison has 4 walls, and then is due to the 3 cravings. It's because we had the 3 cravings.
Yes, the 3
We are
craving
locked in the.
create these 4 walls.
Oh,
Create the first wall, which is birth. Once you have the first wall, then you have aging, the the second, the third, and fourth wall follow through.
Mm.
So as long as you still have craving, you still keep coming back for more of the same stuff, more sensual pleasures, more money, more wealth, more fame, and so forth. They're not sexual. They not give you contentment. They give you more desire, more cravings. Right? The more money you have, you want more still.
Mm.
There is not the word enough. You don't have the word enough.
Mm.
Only when you meditate and get into the jhana, then you have enough. I have enough. I don't need anything anymore.
Mm. There's contentment.
Yes, contentment.
Mm.
When you have content, then what else do you need? I don't need anything anymore. I'm full. Like having a full meal. Once you have a full meal, you don't want to eat anything anymore.
Mm. Yes.
All right. Anything else?
I like the four hearts that you mentioned to Alvin this morning. So
The four opportunities.
yeah, and only like when we have a human body that we can practice mindfulness, Ajahn.
No, to study the Buddha's teaching, you have to be born as a human.
Mm.
If you're born as a dog, you won't be able to study the teaching of the Buddha, or a bird, or any other type of animals that exist in the same world that you are existing right now. If you are a dog right now, can you come and talk to me and study the teaching of the Buddha or not?
No.
You have to be a human, right?
Yes.
And you're fortunate that I can teach to you in English. If I
yeah.
don't speak to you English, then you won't be able to study from me either.
Yeah.
So okay, it's the understanding that human has the ability to understand.
Yes, to acquire the knowledge, transfer from the Buddha to you.
So it's not like the mindfulness that
You get mindfulness from the Buddha. See? The Buddha tells you what to do. And he said you have to practice mindfulness, the four foundation of mindfulness. That's from the Buddha.
Yes.
And we are fortunate that we have people translating from the original language, which was Pali, into English and into other local languages.
Okay.
Then you have to have the time to do the practice also. You might die tomorrow. Once you die, then you lose this opportunity to do the practice. If you don't die, but you're still busy working, doing things, then you won't have the time to do the practice either. So besides being born as a human being, besides coming across the teaching of the Buddha, you still have to have these two other opportunity. One is to be alive. Then one to have the time to do the practice once you are alive. Do you have all these four opportunity yet? Not yet. You had the first
Well, you
two.
mentioned three.
Yeah, three, but not the fourth one, right?
Yeah, missing the fourth one.
The commitment to do the practice.
Yes. So the fourth one is the hardest one.
Well, they're all hard, really, but but you have already found three of them. You need the fourth one to complete the puzzle. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Tajan, even we have three, is it from a past karma as well? Or just like coincidence?
Don't worry about it. Just know whether you have it. Don't waste your time. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Don't
I'll
try
work on
to
the fourth
distract
one.
yourself away from what you need to do.
Okay, I'll work on the fourth one then.
Yeah. Okay. We're running
Okay.
out of time. I have to go to Dr.
Yes,
P.
thank you.
Give him an opportunity. Hi, doctor. Please unmute your
Much.
microphone.
I I didn't hear the full conversation, last conversation, but I think it's I think about the opportunity to be born as a human, like it's kind of a rare, and listening to Dhamma and hearing Dhamma itself is so rare. There are rare, four rare causes.
And the enlightenment of the Buddha, so it's
Yeah, it's rare. What question about we discuss Sotapanna? We have a small meditation group. We discuss Sotapanna. There's a question came up. The pre-Sotapanna, which is called faith follower, Dhamma follower. He's not a Sotapanna yet, stream entry, but then once you get stream entry, there's one way. You don't go back. But can the pre-Sotapanna Dhammansari, Sadhanusari, or faith follower, Dhamma follower, can they return back if something goes wrong? But
Yes,
Sotapanna,
they can lose faith if something, if the teacher did something wrong, say, oh, I no longer have faith in his teaching or his anything.
so
Or
there is a reversibility
sometimes
there.
if he runs into hard times and he has to steal to survive, for instance, then he might revert to stealing, not keeping the precepts.
Yes.
But with a Sotapanna, he will keep
There's
the
no
precept
chance.
regardless of whether he's losing his life or not.
Yes.
And he has full faith in the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha.
So
Even if someone doesn't do anything right properly, he dismiss them as an outcast, not the real Sangha.
Yeah, I think in the sutra text it says he's destined for self-awakening, meaning no need to. I mean, he's like autopilot. He knows enough to go get to the stream. Once you get to the stream, there's no turning back.
That's right.
Within the maximum of 7 births.
So maximum 7 births or less, and also he's cut off the realms, the lower realms. I think you were just mentioning
the four Apaya.
Apaya.
Tanajan, one quick question. Because you the faith follower and Dhamma follower, if you're very strong faith follower or a Dhamma follower, at the time of death, do you become a stream enterer?
It depends on whether you can get rid of your three fetters or not.
Yes.
The fetter of Sakaya Ditti.
Vicikicca and Silabbata.
But one thing for sure, the fear of death is no longer in there for Sotapanna because the Sakaditi is no longer.
He no longer see the body as being himself. You see his body being you instead. It's you who die, not me. See the body is not the mind anymore. Before that, he sees the body as being himself. But after careful investigation, he sees that the body is just a doll, biological robot. Something he
So
uses.
that's why. Yeah. So when he knows that this is you're creating something, it's an illusion, right? You're about the five aggregates. You're thinking this me, and finally, then he has no doubt, or he doesn't want to get caught to any rituals or practice rituals and other stuff because he's seen the deathless, right? At the end of, I think it said like the long well. At the end of the well, there's a bit of water, but he has not tested the water. But there's water at the end.
I guess you have to be yourself to get to this answer.
I'm just reading out the metaphor in the sutra text.
No matter how much you read, it doesn't represent the truth.
Yeah,
You
not
have to
there. Thank you
experience
so
it.
much. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you.
Okay, we finally come to Kunjup for the last few questions, if we have any.
กราบนมัสการท่านอาจารย์ค่ะ We have 3 questions, and the first question is from the assistant Gmail. It's from Celia. Dear Ajaan, can we help an old person who is dying and feels that her body is not responding anymore, not to be anxious about it as she seems to be?
Well, she has to be. First, she has to be helped. She has to be wanting to be helped. If she needs help and she asks you what to do, then you can tell her to let go of her attachment to her body. Tell her that the body that isn't her. She's the mind. She's the one who uses the body.
She's not a Buddhist, so I can't talk about rebirth. Talking to her in terms of her Catholic faith, like she will go to heaven forever after she dies, seems like lying, as I don't believe in that. Can you please advise?
Yes, just say nothing if you don't know what to say.
The next two questions are from Saget from India. Respected Ajaan, are equanimity and indifference the same thing?
Well, equanimity means you don't have any emotional reaction toward anything. While indifference, you might have emotional reaction, but you're trying to restrain it, that's all.
The last question from Saget is, in case we are in a position to make a positive impact, but choose not to do so or get involved, is that bad karma? Thank you.
No, it's just neutral karma. You're not doing good or bad karma by not doing anything.
That is all, Ka.
Okay. Well, that's about all the time we have for today or tonight. Thank you for your participation. I hope this meeting is useful and can help you advance in your practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, be always mindful, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you,
Ajaan,
Ajahn.
sadhu.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Ajahn.
you, Ajahn. Thank you,
Thank you,
Emmy.
Admin.
Good night, everyone.
Bye, everyone.